Dudes, welcome back to Manibles and welcome back to another Vox Machina. Dude, this is the halfway mark. After this point, we have 3 weeks left. I am not ready. I'm not ready. I'm just not ready. I feel like we just started this like a month ago and we're already at the end, man. Hey, how's it going? Check out this thing. Greatly appreciate it. I hope you like content because I got it, I guess. Anyway, this is episode 5. Yes, correct.
We find the Chimera, we slay the Chimera, simple enough.
So we head to the coast.
For the 1000th time, that is where the creature was.
I was like, why the fuck are we with her right now? This is not okay. But I forgot that this is probably, you know, back in time before things hit the fan. Maybe we'll get to see how she got involved with the dragons. Did that wolf had snakes for hands? Okay. If we're in a party, hey, if you're partied up with Matables, hi, thank you for being part of my party. And I get bit by an anaconda that's bite size is the size of my body, just take me out. Like, I'm not afraid of snakes, but I did see the basilisk from Harry Potter when I was a kid. So if I did get bitten by a snake and I was in its mouth like that, I think you have the go ahead to just take me out of it. Unless you can save me in one fell swoop, but if it looks like, hey, this is out of my jurisdiction, just... You're welcome, Matables. Good old setting me off real well. She bung. She protect. Real quick. Does anyone know anybody that could backflip with the hammer? A sledgehammer? Because that's a big boy. It's probably bigger than an actual sledgehammer too. That is no small feat. Well, they're smaller feet for sure, but you know what I mean.
What are we waiting for?
We can't just charge in against a dragon without a plan.
The plan is, I find Kima and rip that fucking monster apart.
While that strategy has some merit, we lack the numbers for a dragon assault.
Well, do we? You are Mr. Plan Man, but we don't have a lot of hands. If I had to take out this dragon, my go-to would be to use another trap and get it stuck somewhere, and then use her to fly to the top of the mountain to shoot something to get an avalanche, to then pour it over that bitch, and then avalanche him to death. I'm sure he's strong enough to get out of a, like, he is the ice dragon after all, but I mean, I'd hope it would give us some time to, like, for him to, like, shoot it in the face or something, you know? Or can he make a cannon, like an anti-dragon cannon? That'd be pretty sick.
Curious. The ice down there looks rather thin. We could use it to our advantage.
It's not far off of what I was talking about. It may not be an avalanche. It's kind of the opposite direction. But I like it. You could pull him in, then freeze the water. I don't know if we can hold him down. I question the dragon's strength.
Fuck my life.
Jesus.
Lovely bottomless pit you found, darling. Quite spacious.
Damn.
Thanks for the catch. Mind getting me out of here?
Sorry, love. Ventress has a mind of its own sometimes.
So that is interesting. Well, wait, who has a mind of its own? The thorns? All right. I guess thorns, falling into a thorn bush is better than dying. But boy, are there some options for these thorns not feeling real good.
Mind getting me out of here?
Sorry, love. Ventress has a mind of its own sometimes.
Yeah. Anyway, I did not think for a second that we can use arrows for more utility purposes, because I like spells for the utility. That's what we've talked about 1,000 times at this point. But being able to use a bow that can shoot specific arrows, or she has specific arrows for specific reasons, just makes her Hawkeye in a way, but also allows her to be a force, like a ranged force to be reckoned with, because usually they do a lot of, like, you know, bows do a lot of damage. That's the whole thing, right? You're weak, but you're a glass cannon. But to be able to support your team from far away with different types of arrows to, like, you know, shoot like a what do they call those? A fucking bouncy house or some shit like that, you know? Just, like, to save people from falling. You can also, like, have, like, blind stuff. Like, you have a lot, you're, like, basically, like, an elven Batman. Magic is nuts. I saw Logan, that could have been a lot worse. All right, you are a little fucked. Actually, that arm looks really fucked. But boy, you could have been just dead on the spot. Bam! God. Beautiful. Beautiful job. All right, Percy. All right. I know we got off to a rough start, but you're becoming one of my favorite characters, all right? I know the angstiness is what brings people on you originally, but the fact that you overcame that, you're a smart thinker, you like to plan shit. I also like to plan shit. I like him, all right? Everybody is pretty likable in the group so far. I don't think we have any other problem. Any other problems besides the relationships, I guess. They don't know how to do relationships, but we'll get there, in due time. I am afraid of those stray shots whenever the dragon goes, bleh. Because God forbid one of them hits you, you're fucking Dunzo Americano.
As long as you can!
Max, are you crazy?
Here, so!
That was cute. That was really cute. I think if I was playing Vex, I think I would be a little bit more careless than this Vex. Being as fast as he is and having these daggers, I feel like I would go into every combat head first and going fucking nuts. All right, which is usually the idea of the barbarian, but like having that kind of speed would go straight to my brain, and I'd probably put myself in danger a lot until I get too close to death and I'm like, okay, maybe I need to chill out a little bit. Real quick, how sick is that? A little fire, and then you can wave it like a fucking lightsaber. God, fire's sick, huh? Fire is... Alright, I'm a wind boy myself, but fire, it's the bad boy. You know what I mean? Well, that's right. Good catch.
Shit. Your head!
What about it?
Honestly, she could probably pull off the bald head.
Big boy, chase us!
Am I gonna get what I wanted? Demon versus dragon would be sick. Otherwise, they're gonna do like a Doctor Strange, close the portal and like separates them. I wonder how much power is behind that now that I'm thinking about it, because like that's often portrayed in like movies and media. Whenever you close a portal, it takes precedent over anything, right? It will chop anything. But is there a certain force, do you think, that can withstand the closing of a portal, besides like the spell itself? Like a diamond, if you stick a diamond, you know what I mean? Like if there's something dense enough where like the portal couldn't go through, or it's just like a black hole, it just erases everything. I'm very interested. I need a portal doctor, scientist, professional, hobbyist, something. This is exactly what I would pay for. Demon gorilla versus ice dragon. Don't expect that, do you? I didn't notice it was a gorilla theme when it was getting chased, but it makes sense, and it's also, I think that makes it scarier. I feel like the gorilla shape is very intimidating and also like peak. You know what I mean? It's a lot of upper strength and a lot of mobility and the utility of having like long, strong arms. I think it's just a great thing to be a demon that's mixed. Like a demon turtle is adorable, right? And I'm sure it's like tanky and shit, but like not an orangutan, an ape or something would be sick. Excellent choice. Why does that look familiar? I'm sorry for pausing. There's a lot of fun things in this one. Was that in a Godzilla? Why did that look familiar? That happened somewhere else. I'm telling you, there's no way that's my first. I would have been more shocked if I saw a gorilla bite the tongue out of a dragon. But it feels too familiar. Hold on, is that a fucking creative decision right there? Did it shoot the laser into its chest and then it come out the dragon's mouth? Because that would be fucking crazy. I don't know if it's 100% or if it was just the lighting that made it look like that, but it would have been very cool. I liked it a lot. Okay. Okay. Fatality. I can't do it. Whatever.
Is it over?
This is the perfect time to jump in. You guys are a fully rested party right now that has beaten a dragon before. This is your time to go in. It will fly away. You will not get a better chance than this. Go.
Okay, now some help.
For these other characters as well, I'm sure they didn't have guests on, right? When they did their campaign. Is this just like, would Matt kind of control these other characters and like, you know what I'm gonna do? You know what, I get to play now, so you know what I want to do this dragon? Or like, how do you think this works within the campaign?
Ready? No, but do it anyway! Did they do that? That's sick. And honestly, something I would have never thought of. See, the creativity in this is why I love it so much. Ooh, I love it. That's crazy. I love that so much. Like, it's one thing because I'm like, oh, maybe it'll restrain him a little bit, but the fact that like it can crawl into his chest cavity and I don't know why she didn't squish the heart, right? Did she just hold it? I would have fucking, or like made it like really wrap around and like pull back and forth like a fucking wire. All right, maybe that's a little graphic. I'm sorry, but still, you got some options here.
You mean like this?
Grog, you're amazing.
What the fuck?
Okay, just pop in my magical key.
That's a thing? That is so good. Are you kidding me? Okay. All right, real quick. This, if I had the potential to have a key that always took me back to my inn, our fucking Hearthstone, I would have a big ass tree I would plant there so Key can always teleport anywhere else. Dude, you could have that'd be so, oh my god, I would love that so much. Oh, I would love that.
And entree-vous.
Scanlan Star.
Scanlan? What the fuck is that?
Perfect. Perfect episode. That key provides a home that you can use anywhere is crazy. And that she has her own greenhouse in there would be exactly what I was talking about. This thing is one of the greatest things we found so far. I wonder where it takes place. Like, do you think it's like in a dimension where it's like away from the real world? Could they potentially live here forever?
Mind if I join you? Actually, it's round. Okay. Whew, that hits the spot. You know you're getting weirder, right? Probably accurate.
What? Why would you say that? Why would he be getting weirder? He's just relaxing. Maybe you're the one getting weirder.
I got this sense that you attract danger somehow, which worries me.
Why would it worry you? You're in the same party. Like, I think it's gonna be the same regardless. Also, he's got the handsome hair back. I am all for this. I need to sign a petition.
Check for traps next time, all right?
Mm-hmm. The fuck does that mean?
I thought he'd never leave.
Excuse, what? Huh. All right. I don't want to assume anything. Maybe they were just nervous about being seen in the hot tub together. How about that? How about let's just leave it at that. They're like, oh, it'd be weird if someone saw us both in here, right? Crazy. That's it.
How did you hold your breath that long?
Let's see if you can beat my record.
She just really wants to see if he can beat her record.
I don't know. Maybe it's all right to allow yourself a little fun now and then.
Is it?
impressive stuff.
Okay. Real quick. In your perspective. Hi. Breaking the wall again here. How's it going? I think if you're going to your crush's room in a robe, you're insinuating something. And not necessarily insinuating something as much as it's like I think you're going out of your way to like either receive a compliment or to get something that could potentially be on the table or not. You know, if you were going to your crush's room in a robe, do you think it's just going to be like a hey conversation? Would you want that going into it? You know what I mean?
Back there.
Because I feel like I would change first and then go talk to her.
Teammates with benefits. I could get used to this.
I'm trying not to question it, but I feel good.
I think this is fine. You know, if I was in his situation, if I was in his shoes that are currently off, I think this would be okay. You know, this is the first step to dating anyway. You know, you don't have to just jump into it. You could just be like, hey, just enjoy this for a little while and ride it out and see how it feels. You know, maybe after a few months, you might be tired of it anyway. So just cruise with it, enjoy it, and, you know, don't think too much into it.
You are technically nobility now.
True. I have a title. That and a piece of silver will get me around a veil.
Honestly, that's a sweet setup. You know, if someone's like, hey, once you're done with content, come lay down and be queen somewhere. I'm like, absolutely. You know, I love the idea, even though we're out of the whole fantasy thing, but like, I love community and I love like talking to people and I love trying to give people what they want and stuff. I would just love to walk through the streets to be like, hey, here's some extra change for that fucking apple. Enjoy. That's a good apple. Everybody come buy this guy's apple. And I'd fucking hype that guy up. You know, everybody loves that fucking apple now. It'd be a cute time, you know?
Tempting, though.
Is that who I think it is? Hold on Is that... Alright, I don't want to sound naive, but it looks like Pedro Pascal. Right? He's got that kind of mustache. It could be somebody else, because it also could be, what? Oh my god. Was it Burt Reynolds? What the fuck's his name? Shit. I can't remember it. So I think his name starts with a Burt. I think he looks like that guy too. Could be either one. I don't think Reynolds is the right name though.
Hey, give me another drumstick.
What's the magic word?
Give me another drumstick, buddy.
That's better.
It is better.
There's really nothing else to eat?
Yeah, sorry. They only make chicken. It's a whole thing.
What about eggs? Eggs are just chickens that ain't chickens yet.
I'm a terrible person. I don't know where she is. I don't know if she hates me. I abandoned her.
Whoa. Easy, pal. You're not terrible. You just care for someone other than yourself for the first time, and it's freaking you out.
I mean, I guess that's pretty fair. I also think that she is probably the best person to deal with this. She seems like the person in the group that is the easiest to console. You know, I feel like she always has a great voice for it, because I always feel happy when she talks like that. And then I feel like she's also kind of like, I don't want to say the nice one of the group, but the one that just like will sit through and understand what you're going through. You know what I mean? She's open.
It'll be nice delivering good news for a change.
Oh no.
Only had to go to hell and back to get...
The city.
I fucking felt it. This felt like a fucking instance where they don't show the city immediately and it's like, you know what? Everything's been going too well now. Yep.
What's happening?
Don't worry about me. Get them out of here.
You heard the woman. Let's move, people!
Damn, dude. Oh, no. This poor tree, man. I think we have to put this tree out of its misery and replant it. After this is all done, this tree has been through everything. I feel so bad for it. It's like, please. Oh, wait. All right. Please take me out, baby.
No, we're too late.
Chin up. We'll put it out.
I haven't really learned any water spells yet.
Wind.
this.
She's doing the Avatar thing. Oh my god, she's going through the Avatar, the show. Where you're like, you have to technically learn all these things, but you're not doing it the way you're supposed to be doing it, but you learn it through other people that you're partying up with, and they kind of teach you as you go, you know? Because she kind of learned fire a little bit from the other person, now she's learned water, she's gonna be the Avatar after all this is over. This is the Avatar.
Oh, nice bloody work.
Jesus.
Bastards are everywhere.
Okay. Real quick. I keep saying that, but it's never real quick, is it? I think this is actually not a good plan for the Dragon Man. For Red Dragon. If I was in this case, I would hatch all my babies and I would migrate somewhere else. Do you know how much damage you do with 3, 4, like, fully grown dragons? I would take my little babies, get a big old little basket of dragon babies, and I would take them somewhere, like, in a cave, somewhere safe, where I can kind of raise them and get them to, like, at least adolescent years or something. Sending a bunch of babies to attack a fucking city when you don't have an unlimited number of them, you know, I think. You know, you probably have a few hundred, but we're killing, like, 20 here. To some capacity. You know, just invest. Come back at a future time. You're not on some kind of fucking schedule. Just go hide somewhere for a little bit. By the day, these things would get stronger. And I would wait until I have 100 of these. Imagine 100 big dragons. Wouldn't stand a chance. Grab it.
And I'm an even bigger one!
Sick.
Are you three a sight for sore eyes?
Where's Cassandra?
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Where the fuck was Scanlan?
He had to be somewhere.
Somewhere more important than here?
Well, we didn't expect a fucking dragon attack, alright? I think it was fine that he went to go see his daughter.
And your ignorance is staggering.
We had a deal. You swore you wouldn't attack while we were gone. You lied!
Oh my god.
We're not doing this again, are we?
Really? Really? I don't think I would put this on her. She got us out of there. Like, she got us out of the there's no way I would think it was her. Who would it be? Would it be anybody? Would it just be some good reconnaissance? Actually, it would have been the other chick with the other vestiges. I'm not going to read names now. Because she was here, so she'd be like, "Dragon, I know where they are." It's not what she sounds like, but I want to do a fun voice. And then just take them to the location. Be like, "Oh, there was a whole city here." And then she walks up and she's like, "Oh," and then she would. I think that's pretty much what happened. I kind of feel bad for this dragon lady. She keeps getting the short end of the stick on both sides, and she just wants the evil gone, man.
No more stalling. Time's up.
I hate this.
Very well, then.
No, please stop. This is stupid. Are we really not contemplating anything else? Did we not see the other chick with the vestiges at some point and be like, "Oh, she has been here"? I'm hoping Percy's like, "Wait a second. It wasn't her. It was," and then we're gonna transition over to the other chick.
Stop!
Come on, please.
It was Ripley. She must have told him. Sent him here as a message to me.
Thank you.
Need I remind you that I gave you Ripley's location before and you squandered the chance?
We also have a dragon on our side. I think we're pretty okay. We get this group. We have someone like send like a little carrier pigeon to like the other mercenary group from the underwater segment in was that season 2? You know, when we went to the crypt to get the bird vestige. I think that was season 2. God, it's all blurred out. I would send a little note for them. I'd be like, "Hey, come with us, please. We need help to save everything. We'll give you something, please." So we'll do that, and then with the dragon, and then all of us. I think that's pretty solid. Maybe if we can get like one more help. Oh, we can ask the lady from the beautiful village. You know, that place. We can go there and be like, "Hey, can you send like some soldiers to like help us? Because they're very good. Maybe some golems. Golems would go along. You know, something. We could send a fucking war.
tomorrow.
I've worried these hands would always carry the stain of evil. But perhaps I can finally scour them clean in Ripley's blood.
Beautiful and very dark, I guess. I just thought about this. If he had like 20 years to kind of get this place back on track, the defenses this place would have, they would have fucking like machine gun artillery to like protect their, like, this would be the most defensible city ever. It'd be fucking crazy. Like, imagine like giants, like anti-air fucking if these dragons came 20 years later, they would be they would be done. It'd be sick. Because I've never seen a castle with a bunch of guns on the fucking wall. I'm telling you. And like maybe like a big like hyper cannon on the top. Like comes out of the fucking citadel. Come on. It rates itself. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Fuck, God. Dude, this has been a movie so far. Oh, I hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time.